What is up guys, this is Stereo back with another video on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest SparkOS, and this is the SparkOS version 5.0 Inferno official build. As you are noticing, this is the 14th June 2021 build over here. It has two separate versions, one includes the GApps and one does not. I think this is a MIUI Vendor based ROM, and here I have flashed the GApps included version. All the important download links you will get from the description, do not worry. And if you want to flash this ROM on your Redmi Note 10 Pro or Pro Max, you can check out the card right there or check out the description to actually see the flashing guide of this particular ROM, and you can flash pretty much all the ROMs with that particular method. First, let me just show you the home screen. This is how the home screen actually looks like, and I would say this is a pixel launcher still, and it does not have double tap to sleep anywhere in the home screen, but it does have the suggestions disabling option. And here we have the swipe to access Google app and stuff. Then we have allow home screen rotation at a glance and stuff like that. And again, as you are noticing, double tapping on the home screen in the blank area does not do anything. But to the left of the home screen, we do have the Google's Discover page, and this black border on top you are noticing because I have enabled the immersive kind of notch area. So that's the reason why you are seeing this black border, but you can disable that. I'll tell you later why I enabled that. Swiping down anywhere in the home screen gets you to the notification or the quick settings panel, and this is how it looks like. And swiping up from the bottom, that will bring you the app drawer, and that is working super fine. And all the things over here in the UI is very smooth with 120 Hz. Of course, as you are noticing, everything is working like buttery smooth, no issues whatsoever. By the way, this is the stock wallpaper I'm using over here, and the widgets in the home screen is working totally fine, as you are noticing. Talking about the quick settings panel, yes, you can tap this edit icon and you can add multiple toggles from here, but there is no FPS info or something like that if you're looking for it. As you can see, the night light is there and that is working fine. The battery saver kind of stuff you can enable from here. Dark theme is there. Then we have the Android 11 screen recorder. With that, you can record the device audio and the microphone audio at the same time. Then we have the show touches on screen, show stop dot. Then we have lower quality for smaller file size option, and we have the big file size limit option. So great screen recorder that you get by default over here. We have the hotspot, do not disturb. Then we have the data saver, heads up is there. Then we have the reboot toggle as well, so you can tap and hold on it to directly reboot to recovery. Then we have this sound kind of toggle, and if you tap and hold on the sound toggle, you will get the volume panel over here, and you can expand the volume panel like this. Yes, you can change the style of it. And always on display you can enable or disable from here, and yes, I have seen it working, no issues whatsoever. And always on display you can also set it on charge, or you can just put it off, or you can enable the always on display from here. High refresh rate mode is there, so if you wanna switch to 60 Hz for some reason on the go, you can do that with this toggle. DC dimming is there, so that is working fine. I have been using with the DC dimming. Sleep screen is there. This is just to lock the device. Yes, I can double tap on the status bar to lock the device, but yes, this toggle is also there. I just added it just to show you guys. Volume panel is also there separately, so if you tap on it just once, that will bring you the volume panel over here, so that you don't have to actually tap and hold on the sound toggle. And on the top left area, as you're noticing, you get the time over here. Looks very beautiful, and we have this quick setting battery and how long it will last. You get the data usage over here. And let me tell you, the VoLTE calling and stuff should be working fine, but I don't have a SIM card in the device right now. Here we have the fireworks, and inside that you will get all the customizations. So here is how the Android version section looks like. And on top we have the SparkOS logo right here. We have the version as 5.0, code name is Inferno. This is the official build again, and the maintainer's name is Bolarami. And we have the Android version as Android 11, of course. As you're noticing, you can do this to actually see the Android version. And we have the security patch as latest of June 5th, 2021. And the stock kernel is this 4.14 180 kernel. The build date again, 12 June 2021 build. Jumping into the system panel, we do have a system updater, and you can check for updates from here. But let me tell you, the gesture options and stuff are just missing from here because they are in the customization settings. And the default keyboard that you get is the Gboard. Talking about the default stuff, let me tell you, the stock camera is not that great. This is the old kind of Google camera. I did not even open it. I'm opening it for the first time. And as you are noticing, this is a very basic camera that you get as the stock camera. So that's the reason why I have installed the ANX camera over here. You can check out the card right there, or check out the description to actually flash this ANX camera version 185R. With this, the lenses are working fine, the wide angle and the telephoto kind of zoom over here. And with this, the 64 megapixel mode is also working, no issues whatsoever. Even the portrait mode and with the front camera and stuff, everything should be working fine without any issues. So yeah, great like camera. The ANX camera is working fine over here, no issues whatsoever with that. And also you can get your ANX camera 64 megapixel as well as 108 megapixel, the Redmi Note 10 Pro Max. Then you can use this also, so do not worry about it. Now let's jump into the customization section, and this is how the customization section looks like. Here we have the fireworks and SparkOS logo up there. In the theme section, we have this accent color picker, and you can pick pretty much any accent color from here, of course. And we have the accent color presets. You get plethora of presets from here, so you can choose from like the accent colors very quickly. Let me go back. We have the icon shapes, and you can change between these many icon shapes. As you are noticing, plethora of icon shape options are there. Then we have the like clock style, and there you will get much more options. And I have been using it with this okaxis numbers kind of thing, like 1+ numbers, but you can also use this 1+ Roman, then 1+ minimal. Also we have the fluid V2, then we have MNML minimal, MNML box, Orono, and all other lock screen clocks like the Octave Digital, Clockertino, and stuff like that. ID, fluid, etc. options are also there. So yeah, great amount of clock styles that you get. In the icon packs, we have these many icon pack options, and also we have the settings dashboard icons. So I have been using it with the colorful, but you can change it between these many options. And we have the switch style. These are the toggle style. I have been using it with the fluid. That's the reason why these are the toggle styles that you get over here. And in the dark theme, we have the color bucket changing option whenever you are using the dark theme. For that, you just have to enable the dark theme, and you can get the Raven black and stuff like that. And a lot more other options are there. And we have the font styles, and here just notice how many fonts are there. This is insane amount of fonts customization. As you are noticing, amazing font customization that you get, and it simply does not end. The list just goes on. And we also have this Ubuntu font and stuff. So yeah, no fonts are skipped over here. Almost all the fonts are there that you wish for pretty much. As you can see, Google Sans and stuff, all the things are there. And here we have the G visual mode. This is for the like UI kind of customization. I have been using it with the like medium kind of rounded corner model. That's the reason why you are seeing these 4 corners rounded like this much over here. You can also set it to large if you want more roundness. Then we have the nav bar colors, so you can change this like pill bar color over here if you want to. Like if I set it to rose, as you can see, the color has changed right now. So yeah, you can pretty much change all of the colors from here. So that is a huge amount of customization, including the status bar height, header size, etc. We have the volume panel over here, and we have the stock AOSP expanded option, and this is the default volume panel that you get. You can also change it to compact, audio, tiled, or MIUI option. And we have the other things like the show app volume. So if you enable that, and this only works with the stock panel, I guess. And if you enable that, whenever you're playing some audio, let me show you. So here I am playing a video from my channel. So right now, if I just tap this, as you can see, it shows the YouTube volume separately. Yes, the YouTube volume is full, but right now, let me show you if I, okay. So if I decrease this YouTube volume, only the YouTube apps volume will decrease. And yeah, right now I can't listen to anything. And here, if I increase this YouTube volume, so yeah, just the apps control you can get from here. This is pretty much like Windows level of the volume controls. And here we have the quick setting tile styles, and as you are noticing, plethora of quick setting toggle styles that you get. You can also set it to OxygenOS or something if you want to. Let me actually show you right now. As you can see, this is how it looks like. Pretty much does look like OxygenOS. Looks very cool. We have the quick setting tile disco. So if you want to enable that, you can. As you're noticing, these has turned green and stuff like that. And here we also have the tint quick setting tiles, and I have been using it with the Android 12, and that's the reason why you are seeing this bluish accent over here on the like toggles that are off. But you can also go with accent color, OxygenOS, etc. And here we also have the colored status bar icons. Yes, I have disabled that because otherwise it will show this particular icon over here, like this notifications icon will show up right there. Because of that, I can't simply see the data of that notification. So yeah, I have disabled that, but yes, you can definitely use that. It is enabled by default. Also, we have the color header icons. This is for the header notification kind of thing, I guess. And we have the status bar background over here, and we have the black and transparent option. I have been using it with the transparent option over here. But if I open something, as you can see, this like background becomes transparent. Right now, let me show you the other things like the background alpha and stuff. Media player is there. Let me go back. We have the quick setting panel customization. We have the show tile titles, quick setting clock, then the battery percentage option. Yes, you can have it next to the icon and stuff. This is for the quick settings panel again, and vibrate on toggle touch is there, and the animation style you can change. Then the column and row number customization is also there. Now jumping into the status bar, we have the clock and date customization. From here, you can actually customize the clock style and the AM PM style, and show seconds option is also there. You can also enable the date if you want to. So yeah, a lot of options are there and you can enable whatever you want. Let me go back. We have the battery bar and you can actually enable a battery bar over here, and the use framework values and stuff is there. Display cutout option is there. So let me just show you this. As you can see, I'm using this with the immerse option. Let me tell you why. With this immerse option, again, you get that black border, but in the lock screen, it has a little bit of bug in my opinion. As you can see with the immerse option, it shows this weird like black stuff over here. It does not cover the top area. Let me show you with this. Let me open Snapchat and let me show you with the front camera. It does not have that kind of halo effect over here whenever you're using that immerse option. So right now, if I use this normal, right now it's not doing that, but sometimes I have seen, as you can see right now, there is a little bit of glow over here. If you are looking at this like this, sometimes there is a little bit of halo effect over here with some apps when you are video calling and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the reason why I have enabled that like immerse option from this cutout settings. But yes, you can also use this with the default settings or just click on hide if you want to totally hide that area. But right now, as you can see, there is the icons over there, and we also have the stock status bar height, and we have the full screen apps option over here. Let me go back. We have the padding left right option. Status bar items are there, headset, Bluetooth, etc. icons you can get from here. Also VoLTE icons, Wi-Fi icons, mobile data, work profile, and the camera, screencast, etc. options are there. Traffic indicators are there. You can enable it, but I have been using a separate app for that again. And show 4G instead of LTE is there. Then we have the status bar battery indicator, roaming indicator, and stuff like that. Let me go back. We have the lock screen customization. Here we have the lock screen charging info and the charging animation as well. And over here we have the charging animation enabling option. This is for the plugin animation, and background blur and stuff is there. Then we have the lock screen notification count, and then we have always on display icons on the lock screen, and you can also increase or decrease the size of it. Status bar you can enable or disable on lock screen. Then the fingerprint icon option is there. Pocket detection also works on the lock screen. Always on display schedule option is there. Then the fingerprint authentication vibration, media cover art, and the other things like that is there. Let me go back to the power menu. Here we have the advanced reboot, and let me show you. There you have the Google smart home controls. So if you have smart lights in your home, you can actually control with that. And in the advanced settings, you will get the directly rebooting option to the recovery or fast boot option. So yeah, and we have the AOSP settings. There you will get the device control and stuff. And here we have the hide on lock screen and the optional user action and stuff like that. Also, we can adjust the power menu opacity. Let me go back. In the gestures, we have the AOSP gesture settings. Here you will get all those gestures that you get in system, and here you get the quickly open camera, and then we have the system navigation gestures. If you go into the settings, we have the gesture bar length and the gesture bar radius customization, and we also have the back gesture animation, and there is also advanced gestures. This is for the extended swipe action, and you can customize this. Also, we have the red zone, then the amount of screen height to be used as the back gesture, left edge, right edge customization here. 2 button and 3 button navigations are there as well. And we have the prevent ringing, and swipe direct screenshot is also there. Again, talking about the screenshot, we do have the scrolling, delete, and share option. Skip music track option is there. Then the adaptive playback as well is there. Let me go back. We have the brightness control and the status bar double tap to sleep and stuff like that. Also, lock screen double tap to sleep is there. You can enable, and toggle torch with the long press power button screen off is there. And let me show you, this brightness control actually is working fine. As you are noticing, you can just slide a finger on the status bar to adjust the brightness of the screen. This is a really handy and really amazing feature for me at least. Let me go into the notifications. We have the heads up disabling option and customizations. Battery charging light is there. You can also enable it in do not disturb. Notification tickers are there. Kill app button and stuff is there. Then we have the center notification headers, and we have the vibrate for notification. Show on new notification option is there. This is for the edge lighting, and we have the custom color and stuff. Let me go back from here. In the nav bar, we have the system navigation gestures again. Let me scroll down. In the buttons, we have the volume rocker wake and the reorient and click to take partial screenshot. In the Magisk settings, we have the gaming mode. Then we have the allow clients to use VPN and stuff like that. Screenshot quality you can customize, and we have the always on display brightness customization. Then we have the screen off animation. You can change it to default, CRT, or scale. And also we have the disable transition option. So with that option, you can totally turn off animation of the whole UI. And we have the other things like the vibrate on connect, call waiting, etc. Launch music app on headset connect is there. And we have the USB configuration over here, and you can set it to file transfer for convenience. And we have the radio info and stuff like that. So that is all the customization present on this ROM, and huge amount of customizations are there. That is just amazing. In the battery settings, this is how it looks like. Very beautiful like looking animation. And here if you tap on the top, you can see the full battery usage from here, and you have the thermal profiles as well. Let me show you the thermal profiles. There are the default benchmark, browser, camera, dialer, gaming, YouTube, etc. Yes, you can set those. And battery saver is also there. Extreme battery saver is also there. And if you scroll down, we have the adaptive battery and stuff like that. Last full charge option is there. When you last full charge the device, then we have the screen on time as well. Battery temperature shows up over here in Celsius, and smart charging is also there. You can enable, and smart cutoff is also there. And let me tell you, the fast charging over here is working fine. The 33-watt fast charging totally working fine. And yes, it is a little bit better than MIUI in my opinion. But yeah, here too, when the battery gets hot, the speed actually drops of the charging. So that's how it is. In the display settings, we have the lock screen customization, and here we also have the battery level on bottom customization for the lock screen. There we have the always show time and info, double tap to check phone, and the wake screen for notification and stuff like that. Ambient music ticker, ambient wake gesture, everything is there. Let me go back. We have the brightness level, the dark theme, the night light, and adaptive brightness is there. Then the styles and wallpapers options are there. And in the wallpapers, as you can see, there is the stock wallpaper over here, and you can change that of course. And in the grid option, we have this 5x5 grid up to, and there in the clock option, you get those plenty of clock options for the lock screen again. Let me go back. We have the screen timeout, rotation angles, and we have the colors are set to boosted, and we have the DPI changing option, double tap to wake, enable blurs, and there is the device specific settings. From here, you can actually change the refresh rate of the device to 120 Hz or 60 Hz. Let me go back. We have the DC-dimming option as well over here. You can enable or disable it from here. In the sound settings, we have the media, call, ring, etc. volume controls. Then we have the show volume panel on the left side. Then if you scroll down, we have the ringtone vibration pattern changing option. And let me scroll down again. We have the dial pad tone, screen locking, sound charging vibration as well. In the audio DRAC, we have this Mi Audio DRACs, and from here you can set it to youth edition or stuff like that. With that, the sound quality via the headphone jack and Bluetooth as well is just amazing. Also, we get the sound presets from here, and again we have the enable hi-fi audio option. Sound quality via the Bluetooth or the headphone jack is amazing. No issues that I have faced. Also, the dual speakers works fine. No issues with that. Now let me just jump into the security settings. Here you get this settings, and there you get the quick unlock, power button instantly locks, scramble pin layout, and stuff like that is there. Now let me show you the fingerprint scanner speed over here from the always on display. The always on display is quite dim. You can't really see it, I guess. Let me just tap here, and as you can see, it unlocks. Let me show you one more time from this always on display. As you are noticing, it is unlocking pretty much super fast. And let me show you right now from the lock screen. So here from the lock screen, if I tap here, as you can see, it unlocks. Again from the lock screen, let me show you how long it takes to unlock, and as you are noticing, it has unlocked. So very fast and snappy fingerprint scanner speed, no issues whatsoever. There is also the face unlock. So right now I'm gonna set up the face unlock, and let me show you how fast it will work. So let's just double tap on the status bar, and I'm not tapping the fingerprint scanner over here. I'm gonna just double tap. As you can see, right now it has unlocked. So very fast and accurate face unlock in my opinion. Whenever I put the device towards my face, it unlocks with the face unlock. Let me show you one more time. As you can see, again, face unlock works very fast. Also, there is the app locker, and with that you can search any particular app like this. Let me show you. Let's just lock this one, and let me go back. We have this lock app after instantly 15 seconds and screen off. So let me show you with the instantly option. So from here, if I open this Telegram app, as you can see right now, it's showing this locked window over here, and it shows touch the fingerprint scanner or use your PIN or use face data. Right now I'm gonna tap the fingerprint scanner, and as you can see, it has unlocked. So yeah, very fast app unlocking speed, no issues whatsoever. And you can also change this lock app after again to 15 seconds or screen off over here, whatever you want. With the Magisk hide and stuff, SafetyNet should be working. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can watch the ANX camera flashing guide. From the description there, I have showed how to get this SafetyNet passed with Magisk hide. So banking apps is not a problem here. Talking about the DRM info, yes, it still shows L1 over here if you're noticing. So no issues with the DRM certification. You can stream Netflix or Amazon Prime videos with 1080p over here because the DRM certification stays L1. Also, if you're worried about the IR bluster present of the device, if that is working now or not, as you are noticing, the IR bluster on this device right now is working super fine with this particular ROM, and it is working flawlessly, no issues whatsoever. Yes, you can use it with the Mi Remote app or stuff like that. And by the way, this is how the recent panel looks like. We have the screenshot option, then the select option. Then if you tap here, you will get the split screen, then the pin and the pause app option. App info option is also there. If you go all the way to the left, you can clear all the apps from here. So right now I have opened a couple of apps over here in the RAM, and I'll try to open them and see if all the apps are staying in memory or not. So right now let's first open Chrome. As you can see, looks like yes, it is still in memory, and I'm getting about 120 FPS over here. So the performance over here, you can guess it is amazing that it keeps 120 FPS on this test UFO website. Let me right now switch to YouTube, and I think it does this. Okay, so YouTube does this kind of loading stuff every time. So no issues. Yes, it is still in memory. And Instagram still in memory. Google Home, yes, still in memory. Twitter, as you can see, still in memory. Facebook is reloading simply, and yeah, Facebook reloaded, I guess, and the files is reloading. Right now let's open this DRM info. Yes, it is still in memory, I guess. And this LED RGB remote app, it is reloading. Let's open all the apps again. Chrome is reloading right now. So yeah, if you open too many apps, that will definitely take a hit on the performance side. And as you are noticing right now, most of the apps are reloading. So yeah, I would say the RAM management should be good enough if you don't open too many apps, but if you open too many apps, as you can see, all the apps will go out of memory, and eventually you need to actually see that white screen whenever you're opening app, as you are noticing. And if you're wondering about the performance here at the N2 Geekbench score of this particular ROM. So what do I think about this SparkOS on the Redmi Note 10 Pro? Pretty much, I would say the SparkOS is a really great option over here if you want a lot of customizations. And yes, it does have a lot of features on this particular ROM, but some features are definitely missing, like the double tap to sleep anywhere in the home screen and stuff like that. I would definitely love to see those features coming here. But yeah, even without that, the ROM is very stable and a very snappy experience over here. And on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, it is surprising that how fast the development is going on with the custom ROMs for the device. This device just launched like 2 to 3 months ago, and right now it has plenty of custom ROMs that are working almost flawlessly over here. So that is my impressions. Yes, you can definitely use this ROM as a daily driver on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, no issues whatsoever. The battery life should be good enough that you can get like pretty much 7 hours of screen on time over here with 120Hz. So do share this video out with your friends if you want them to know about the SparkOS on the Redmi Note 10 Pro and how it's running. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. This is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.